Hi everybody, how are you doing? This is your favorite host sjsrana. This is July 17, 2021, time about 12:17 hours UTC. So we are going to discuss a wide range of topics today, as I've been bringing up most of the topics which are concerning the global events. As we know, I've been warning, I've been alerting the world regarding how things are going to shape up, because we are having a lot of changes in this whole world, from the galactic scale to intergalactic scale to even what's going on locally at our solar system, even if you see the climate change or the planetary change. So those topics are prime importance to us, because our existence depends on where we live and what's our neighboring planetary system or solar system or galactic system doing. So all in all, I have been telling that we will be entering cycle 25 Sun. Sun is going to do some bizarre phenomena, which is coupled with a lot of CMEs and flares, which I've already warned in my July 14th video, where I've told that the sun cycle 25 has already begun, and we're going to see some bizarre changes on the planet Earth. See, everything on this world is interconnected. We are living in multi-dimensional world. We are living in multiverse world. Although the average human, which is almost 89% of people, can't see the other side of the world, but those very few, select few, which are almost about 5 to 7% of the people, get to see the multiverse. And some of those few lucky ones who see the multiverse know what's going beyond the scenes. And that's the whole phenomena which is being unearthed or being discovered by CERN in Switzerland. What they're trying to do there, we already know. That's another topic I will discuss in length. They are trying to split the particles, which are at a very high speed with a very high force, 12 kV, 12 mega kilovolts, electron volts, and those speeds at those high energy, what you get is exactly the most basic building blocks of the matter. And once you get to know those building blocks, you can basically unravel the mysteries of the universe, the whole cosmos. So what we know so far, that Sun is going to enter cycle 25, which is already there, and now we're going to see a lot of CMAs directed towards the Earth. I've already told water-related disasters just on July 14th, where I was just incidentally predicting that Germany is going to witness a water-related disaster. And it so happened that by the night of July 15th, I predicted on July 14th on my video. On July 15th, we saw Germany registering the biggest downpour of the rain in just 1 hour. And we have seen almost more than 110 fatalities. It's very tragic. My heart pours to them, but had they listened to my video released on July 14th, 2021, they would have basically saved themselves. I've also warned India, because that same intervening night, India, just a day before, had a massive flash of lightning hitting the Dwarka temple in Gujarat, which is the western front of India. And I've said that there are going to be multiple disasters water related in India. So all those things going in line with Sun cycle 25. Also, what we are seeing is bizarre, strange phenomena all across the globe. Look at what's going on in Iceland. Yes, folks, I want to draw your attention for a minute that the Iceland is spewing the volcano. It's having the lava flow there. Can you ever imagine? Iceland was always covered in ice, also so together. But now the Iceland is one place where you can witness both of the nature's extremes, the extreme cold as well as the lava, the fountain of lava flowing there. So that's another bizarre phenomenon. Just about 2-3 days back, this whole wall of that volcano collapsed. It was also another major event. So all these things are going on, folks, all around the world. You got to open up your eyes and see what the climate catastrophe is happening all around. So this climate catastrophic events, which are going to escalate, to my understanding, way beyond our comprehension. And people do keep asking me that you keep predicting things, but most of the time it boils down to your predictions that you say that there are going to be climate calamities. Well, I keep saying that because there are many other things which are factored in. You look, who could have predicted pandemic 2020? which is COVID-19. Yes, I did predict in July 2019 that we're going to have a World War III type situation, and I see everybody hiding, everybody trying to see like something working like a world war. So all these predictions, I did make it because I could see through my visions on a global scale what's going to happen. And these events are to shape humanity and to tell humanity that they are better to save themselves from upcoming calamities, maybe Mother Nature wrath, you call it. All these things which I'm trying to tell or pre-warn is for the betterment of humanity. Now, if you look how we're going to shape up in coming event, I've already predicted that we're going to see Olympics 21 as very different. And in my July 14th, 2021 video, I've already tried to explain that this Olympic 21 is quite strange because we are at the middle of the pandemic and we're going to witness a huge surge due to the Delta variant and Delta Plus from India. We are also going to see new variants, and I've also predicted by December 2021 we're going to have airborne viruses. Yes, folks, it's coming. Just be prepared for it. And you keep asking me the reasons. I have many reasons which I keep telling every time, but people are not ready to accept the truth. The problem with the world is somehow they're trying to have their own indoctrinated facts, and those indoctrinations are coming directly some of the government agencies who are trying to say, oh, there's a lot of misinformation going around with COVID-19. You know, recently Biden was commenting the same. And I want to ask, what misinformation? When you have the largest, biggest mass media campaign, how could those small misinformation flourish through? This is just trying to dodge the bullet, folks. If they can't handle, in US supposed to be number one in medical facilities, healthcare system, but they are number one in COVID-19 fatalities. So that's, where is the misinformation? Is it coming from CDC? No. Is it coming from your healthcare system? No. It's coming right from the senators who are not able to answer this direct question that how to address COVID-19 pandemic. How are they going to shape up the world? How are they going to make sure that everybody is vaccinated in time? Who wants to be vaccinated? I don't want forceful vaccination, folks. That's one thing to be very clear. Who is going to address the problem of the massive surveillance state? You know, states, whether democratic or communist, they keep fighting about that. But democratic states don't fare well. Look at India, massive surveillance state. Do they ask individuals when they are doing a massive surveillance that where are your rights? Their rights are being infringed upon. And if you are trying to do it, and to those people who are innocent, who are God-loving, or who are following the moral and ethical code, then you are violating your biggest outlook of being democratic. And that's where the virus comes into being. Because virus say, okay, you are super nature, let's try to teach you some lesson. That's why India is number 2 in pandemic. Look at India is already 31 million. And I predicted almost a year back when they were just not even in number 10. So this is all because of what we do. Our moral and ethical obligation lies towards the citizens. If we are not able to do that duty well, then God forbid, we're going to see many things which we won't be able to explain. Also, look at the Olympics. We know it's middle of the pandemic, but if it's going through and everybody's accepting it, I'm with them because I'm with the people's mindset. We're going to see whose nations fare far better. Obviously, there's a strict competition between China and India because both of them hosting 1.4 billion population. Together, China and India constitute about 25% of the Earth population. So they should be getting at least bagging most of the medals. But we know China bags in top 3, but India is not even in top 5 or top 7. What's the reason behind it? Well, you figure it out. Why such laggedness when India is already hosting International Yoga Day? So what's good that Yoga Day when you can't even score in top 3 of the nations having 1.4 billion population, and you can't still keep up your folks having International Yoga Day, that you can't even come and compete in International Olympics. So this is something we're going to do introspection. Okay, also I'm going to quickly move on that, a lot of things which we are coming to see in the age, not even the bizarre comments which are going to come up from the Oort cloud, which we've already seen 2014 UN271, which is going to make close approach towards Saturn on 2031. We are going to witness bizarre events related to that. Again, I want to tell you, we are living in an electric verse, and this electric universe, which is another topic I'm going to discuss in detail, is going to do a lot of things, a lot of bizarre things. So as and when this 2014 UN271 approaches, this heavenly body, we are going to see massive amount of changes towards Earth, not even Earth, whole towards till the sun. And sun is going to flare out with 20 cycle 25 and what other events are going around the globe. So folks, be prepared for blackouts, be prepared for lightning strikes. We got to minimize these things now. And I keep saying, because all around my house where I live, here in India, 150 miles north of New Delhi, which is Sasnagar, Mohali, I have everywhere planted green trees. All around 3 sides of my house is covered by green trees, even though I could have good gardens. But no, I opted for greenery because I wanted to have something where you could release oxygen, you could prevent these lighting effects, you could prevent those global catastrophe, climate changes, so that you stay green. So I want to give this message that we got to take care of planet Earth. This is the only planet you have so far where you can survive and thrive. Mars is quite a dream right